We're going to start the 6 o'clock to continue covering the breaking news in Richardson on the UT Dallas campus.
Images in a pro-Palestinian protest this afternoon. State troopers and heavily armed officers in riot gear swarmed in to tear down encampments. Several arrests have been made. We have team coverage from the UTD campus as a tense situation has been underway most of this late afternoon. Fox 4 News at 6 starts right now.
Here for you. Fox 4 News starts now.
Local police and DPS troopers broke up a pro-Palestinian encampment that students set up at the University of Texas at Dallas. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Several law enforcement agencies have been on the scene. They tore down encampments that had been set up overnight. The protesters and whoever was with them, students potentially, started setting up that encampment at 4:30 a.m. this morning. Several people were taken away in zip ties. Sean Rabb's sources said 19 people taken into custody and taken to the Collin County Jail. Those arrests for criminal trespassing. Fox 4's Lori Brown is at UTD right now with the latest of what she has seen. Lori.
After a 2-hour standoff between the pro-Palestinian protesters and police, the protest has now moved locations. It's unclear exactly what prompted the protesters to begin to march, whether it was voluntary or if they were asked to do so. But just before 6 o'clock, they began to march here to the student union. Law enforcement continued to stand guard at Chess Plaza for a little while after the protesters left, but then they dispersed, and so there's no sign of a visible law enforcement presence here at the student union. So this all started at 4:30 this morning when students set up tents and an encampment at Chess Plaza, which is a major thoroughfare through campus. They set up some barricades and basically were camping out in the center of the thoroughfare. And it was peaceful throughout the day. It was relatively small compared to the crowd that we're seeing now. But late this afternoon, everything took a turn when students said that they did receive a notice from the university that they were trespassing, and that is when law enforcement moved in and did make more than a dozen arrests. And we're waiting for some official word on those arrests and also official word from the university in general about this protest and where things are going to go from here. Stephen, Heather.
Okay. Lori Brown. Been on the scene all afternoon. Lori, thank you.
All right, so looking at the timeline, that encampment setup started about 4:30 this morning. Lots of students out there then. We can see now, too, from pictures, still lots of students there. But police moving in about 4 o'clock when this notice came that you're trespassing. Sean, you talked to your contacts who told you 19 arrests so far. What do you make of, I guess, two things? Number one, the students moving locations. And then number two, we've also seen law enforcement move as well, but not necessarily so present where they are now, where the students or the protesters seem to be.
So they were clearly trespassing where they were. The police moved in, the law enforcement state troopers moved in to take down the temporary accommodations of tents and makeshift mini fortress. The students, they had this standoff for 90 minutes, and then they moved over near the parking garage and the student center in the heart of the campus. The plaza where they were, of course, is a thoroughfare.
Right.
And so that was being blocked, and that was a problem, a legal problem. Now we saw law enforcement moving. They are not leaving the campus. They have just moved. And right now they're letting them have their demonstration without their presence as we see how it winds down or dwindles, or if it does. But this is the natural progression of events. When you've been notified in writing that you're violating now the law and you have to move, you have to.
So their interpretation is they are not trespassing where they are now at the student union.
That's the interpretation that we see.
The protesters seem to have.
Yes, and we don't see law enforcement at the moment, but they are not leaving that campus.
They're not far.
No, they're not. Not at all.
And it seems like, this is from my eyeballs, it seems like it's a smaller group than at the height of this thing at 4:30, going on 5, there were a lot of people.
This is what was going on at 4:30, 5 o'clock. Right. This video that we're seeing from a couple of hours ago.
And the group that still remains and has moved to the student union seems smaller.
Let me share this with you. We saw some, as we sat here and watched the images.
It was intense. It was intense. This
was very intense.
Yeah.
We didn't know, I mean, it could go bad
Very
at any
quickly.
moment, yes. But after this was over, after the standoff, when the smaller group of protesters started moving, police fell into formation and started moving, there were just weird images. There was a guy on roller skates passing by. There were people giving
That's when
to
you
the
know
law
the
enforcement.
mood has changed when the
but too, isn't
roller
that-
skater goes.
But I'm just saying.
It's college campus, though. That's
Yes.
they're expressing themselves
In the midst of all of
different
this,
ways.
right, and in the midst of all of this tension, you have people going about their daily routine. Somebody was going to go to the library to study for their final tomorrow. I mean, it's just, it is college campus life, and it was chaotic there at UT Dallas for at least 90 minutes, right?
Is it, I was going to make a joke. It's nothing to joke about, but I wasn't I went to BYU. This didn't happen at BYU, Sean.
A little bit different, Steve.
Yeah, well.
But yes, it's general college life, and what you see
finding-
is that people, young people, get involved in stuff, and sometimes outside agitators take advantage of that and join this, and then it gets out of control.
And you
we
kind
haven't
of-
seen that today. We haven't seen it out of control necessarily.
No, but it would be interesting to me anyway to see of the 19 arrested
Students.
who's a student, who's
And I've
not.
talked back to my source, and they don't know that information yet. They've got to get them to the jail, take them through the intake process. That's where they see your ID, they fingerprint you, they question you about your medical background. Do you have any illnesses? How old are you? Where do you live? Are you a student? Do you have a job? All that's in intake.
What's the timeline for that?
Well, that depends. I mean, they've got to get there. They've got to get to the facility. They've got to be searched. They will go into a holding cell. They will come out one by one. So it's a process that even in a smaller jail like a Collin County jail that's not a Dallas County or Tarrant County size, still takes some hours to get through that whole process. And again, other things are happening in Collin County, and other people are coming to jail, and other people are in front of them to go through the process. There will be an evening magistrate who works overnight. He or she probably comes on in a couple hours. And so that'll start that process. But we don't know the ages
Right.
yet, is my point.
Yeah.
We just know protesters, 19, likely facing criminal trespass.
Steve, you brought up an interesting point too earlier, saying that in many of the cases, the arrests at different universities across the country is about 50-50.
Protesters and students.
Students
Yeah.
versus non-students.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has been about 50-50, and that's what's happens, right? Outside agitators can find a reason to want to get involved in this and have other purposes for it rather than the students might, and it leads to arrests and sometimes bad things. But
Yeah, but how do you check ID
No,
for
you
people
can't.
coming to the protest? Right, you can't do
They
that.
do
so
that at jail.
yes,
That's when-
But I mean, I'm not. Let me see your student ID so we can let you on
Take part.
campus take
Got
part in
it.
this protest. That's not going to happen. And you do want your younger people to find their voice and become concerned and care about what's happening in our country and in our world. What you don't want, obviously, for things to morph into something ugly and violent, you know.